Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer, and I'm joined by Melissa Belzer.
Hi.
Is it this face? This is episode 225, and today is December 3rd. I know you're saying it's the second, but it's not. It's going to be broadcast on the 3rd. I thought the thumb was just a bonus finger.
3.
All right,
That's
whatever.
Sign language 3.
I couldn't see it from my angle.
Sign language 3.
So at this point, December 3rd, we're less than a month from the new year, and most people out there have just quit. They've just flat out quit. They've given up on the year.
It's done.
Yep. They have decided that their goals can just be kicked into the new year.
Kick the can.
Yeah. Now, these are the same people that next year are going to be bitching about how they didn't hit their goals last year because they gave up pretty much a month early into the, before the end of the year.
Gotta keep rolling.
You have to. What I've noticed, especially in my business, is that if I quit before the end of the year, all momentum dies as well. So it can, just doesn't have to be business wise. I mean, in my world, it would affect it because I'm self-employed, to where it would literally grind to a halt.
Yeah.
And you now, Merry Christmas to you, don't get paid in January either because you didn't do anything in December.
Yeah.
And best case scenario, you're looking at February or March before you get paid again. Also, all the diets are out the window. That I kind of understand because, hello, it's eggnog season.
It's holiday food season.
Yeah, so it's a little hard in that one. But, I mean, you can obviously practice
moderation.
Moderation.
For sure.
Yeah,
I'm not going crazy.
Seems like such an
if I want
evil word.
Cookie on that platter, though, I'm not going to be like, I'm not having that cookie.
So
I'm just not going to have 14 cookies. I'm not going to have 5 cookies. Let's have a cookie.
So you shouldn't if like you have a fitness goal, you shouldn't go, well, I quit on that until January. I can now give myself permission to eat a sleeve of Oreo cookies.
No, that's so many Oreos.
That is a lot of Oreos.
That's so many Oreos. No, you just moderate. You just don't have to.
I haven't had an Oreo in a long time. I wonder what a serving of Oreos actually is supposed to be.
It's either 2 or 3. I forget which.
2 or 3 total?
Yes.
See, it can't be an odd amount because of how you have to eat them.
Then I would say 2 then. I would opt for 2 anyway. That's enough.
It's either 2 or 4. Because if it's 2, because what you have to do is you have to twist the cookie apart, and then you can eat just the chocolate piece, and you still have your cream piece here.
Uh-huh. The trash.
No, the yummy. The whip. It used to be whipped lard and sugar.
It might back still when be that. I don't know.
No, everything's like garbage now.
There's lard and pie crust that you can buy at the store. It's not off limits.
I doubt it's in Oreos, though.
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Probably whipped children or something like that. I mean, everything's artificial anymore. Anyway, so you got to do that. And then you got to take the other cookie and you have to do the same thing. Twist it off, eat the chocolate piece. And now you've got 2 pieces that are a cookie with the cream on it and a cookie with the cream on it, and then you put them on top of each other. And you could do it with a normal Oreo, but then it's just a double stuff, and you might as well just bought a double stuff. But if you do it with a double stuff, now you got a quadruple stuff.
That's so much. Okay, come on, Oreo. You come out with double stuff, mega stuff, triple double, all of the things. Why can we not come out with no stuff? Just the cookies.
I think they do sell. I know they sell thins.
Thins is the closest I can get, and I can actually manage those because there's almost no soy in those or whatever. But so I can actually get a package of those, and I can eat one at a time.
Well, I'm sure there's a recipe.
I do. I can make them.
Just the cookies. Yeah, because we need to make more garbage.
No, but okay, I've made the cookies, but then they're ugly because they're flat. I need a stamper. They make the special stampers. You can make your own stamp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to make them again unless I have a stamp because they're just they look like ugly cookies. I want them to be beautiful.
Okay. Way off on the original tangent here.
Hey.
So I was making a point that there's a bunch of quitters out there.
Yeah.
that are just quitting on life for the next month.
Yeah, I
And
hear
then they're going to
that.
try to ramp it all back up
So
come
hard.
January
And then-
1st.
And then it takes 2 months to ramp up.
Because, I am not a fan of the whole quit and then start again in January thing.
Mhm.
That drives me absolutely crazy. I don't necessarily have a problem with setting goals of what you want to make for the next year
Mhm.
or what you want to accomplish for the next year, but that doesn't mean that you can't actually start early and have a good head of steam going on around you as you launch into the new year instead of going from a complete stop.
I agree.
Should be a rolling start going
Just
into the
roll.
new year. Yeah.
Just keep rolling.
Yeah.
Don't have to go full steam ahead. Just keep rolling.
But at least do, how about this? How about at least do something?
Yeah.
In December. Just I'm going to set the bar really
Really
low.
low.
The bar is down here. It's
Down
underneath.
there.
It's underneath the desk. Just do something. All right. Because last year I'm like, hey, don't quit. You blah 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 blah, and it's like went over people's head. So this year I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna beg that people just do something, anything, like um if it's a fitness goal, how about uh walk more than 100 steps?
Sure.
Man, you know how hard it would be just to walk just 100 steps.
You had to walk 100 steps and stop.
I do know that the other day when I was sick, partway through the day. Now, granted, I didn't grab my phone immediately, so there was probably other steps. But when I looked at my phone and I was sitting in my lazy boy chair, trying not to die, it said I was at 13 steps. Yeah, but I know that it was actually probably more than 100.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely it's more than 100. And also I don't know how you can really get less than a couple thousand just like moving around the house.
I think that would be your basic, even 6,000 steps today. That's not very many. Normally I'm in the 5 digits.
I had a lazy day in front of the computer. Well, it's not really a lazy day because I had to be in front of the computer, and I am at over 9,000.
Well, I'm restricted right now,
so it'll probably end the day right at 10,000.
My stupid foot would hurry up and behave.
In fact, it tracks like the year and stuff like that, and it says that for the year I'm averaging over 10,000 a day. Yeah.
I don't know what mine.
Yeah, so
says.
That's 5 miles.
10,000 is, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just set the bar there. And like if you got a monetary goal, self-employed, why not? I don't know. Maybe do some appointments this month. You don't have to like work the whole month. I understand that it does get hard to get in front of people. You can make all the effort you want. But that said, I met with somebody yesterday that's looking to buy and sell.
Mm-hmm.
I put a home under contract yesterday, signed a listing over the weekend. So there are still people out there that are looking to do stuff right now. And I have a bunch of active listings that, 4 of them had showings on Monday alone. So yeah, people are out there still wanting to buy, sell in my business. And I'm sure that if I'm in a big price point thing like homes, that it's still like that with people looking to get a car for Christmas or looking to buy whatever before Christmas outside of Christmas shopping.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just my opinion on it.
But I agree with you.
Excellent. So since you agree with me, that can't continue the conversation any further because we're in total agreement.
Sure.
I'm going to draw a random card, and I guess I can show which one this is from. This is from the Best Self Relationship Deck.
I get to point at it. It's okay.
Huh?
I said I was going to point at it. It's fine.
You're going to point at this?
Yeah, when you held it up.
Well, I don't want to take your fun away.
No.
There. All right. Somebody screenshot that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Handy dandy card. It is a bluish colored card.
I never remember what they are.
Well, it says at the top. I learned that.
See, and I forget that every time you tell me. Okay.
Remember, after we done like 50 episodes with cards, we finally realized they put writing at the top.
Yeah, it's just,
so we didn't have to look it up.
It never sticks in there. We don't do them often enough. Eventually it will.
This one is perfect because it's December going into the new year. And since most of you quit already, it's about personal growth. What legacy are you passionate about leaving behind?
Legacy?
Mhm.
Of following Jesus and being a good friend, good mom, just being a good person to the people around me and having consideration and helping when I can, where I can, whenever I can. And just that.
Oh,
In a nutshell.
just that.
Well, it
So
encompasses a lot of things.
yeah. So just Jesus, just Jesus.
Well, but that I said all the things.
I know. I'm teasing you. Just Jesus, like, the only thing that will get you into heaven.
Yeah.
Just that.
Well, that's what I want. I want them to tell stories about how awesome their mom and dad are, and I don't know. And not for just I want them to have good things to say and good things to follow.
Excellent. That's a good one.
Okay.
Legacy for me, I'll piggyback on those since you already said that, because that is the whole purpose of life, is to lead others to Christ. And if you do that, you have more friends in heaven to hang around with.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. And if they don't fall, I don't know, I guess you ignore them across the sea of fire, or what, however it's set up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really think about that.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Besides that, I want to leave the podcast behind, because that's the reason we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we have weeks where we hit a lot of people watching or listening, and then we have weeks where we're like,
None.
I know it's not set to private. Where are all the people? No, it always has people.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
the audio always does way better than the video. But I'm like, I'm gonna have
video.
I'm gonna have both.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. And I've heard from other podcasters as well that they go, well, Spotify and Apple say that I have this many listeners, but like my YouTube shows nothing. And I'm like,
That's
well,
funny.
welcome to the world of algorithms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if we were like did more other angled stuff on YouTube, maybe it would get like I don't know how any of that works.
Angles.
I don't know how any of it works. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot to think about.
Yep. I have people wanting to tell me how, and I'm like,
If I could hire them to worry about it, I would be like, great.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I got a job and stuff too.
I know I can't.
This
it's
is not
too much.
This is not all I do. So
no.
I'm like, this is more for shits and giggles and anything else, and just to
and maybe our kids when they figure out where they are.
Kids, grandkids. Yeah, that's really why it is. All they need to know is that somebody's paying the renewal thing every year, and it'll keep showing up everywhere.
Note to selves, put that in the will.
Yep, and now and outside of the podcast thing and everything you mentioned, the other thing would be the books, obviously, which that I need to.
Well, for you, I'm not a writer. I don't think I'm a good editor. Well,
you do know how to write, though.
Not a book.
Oh.
Writing a book is not necessarily in my wheelhouse.
It's hard.
Yeah, I don't have the energy for that.
No, I tease. Oh wow, this will be a really, really quick card. Okay, so this card is health, and a lot of people are going to have this kind of goal for the new year as well. And this one is alcohol or no. And the next part of the question says, and is it okay if we don't agree on this one?
Alcohol or no? I don't drink it on a daily basis. Once a year, maybe. Twice a year, and that's not even like drink. It's like, ooh, I want to taste that. Done.
I quit in 1995, and I all year meant to do a podcast explaining the whole story behind it, and never have. So I probably should be doing that in the next month or so. And I'm not going to stick to a date, because that's when I get into trouble. Yeah. Because I was going to do it around the anniversary of 30 years. And I just kind of forgot and got sidetracked with other things.
Yeah.
And I was like, well,
it's fine.
Yeah. It's fine.
You'll get to it,
Yeah, I'm like,
God willing.
yeah. I mean, my answer is no.
Yeah.
I don't drink alcohol at all. In fact, I don't really like hanging around people that are drinking. And
Okay, I disagree. I think it's drinking into excess is what you're opposed to hanging around. If you're with friends and they have a
true,
shot,
true.
that's one thing. So I wanted to correct where I think you actually mean is the excess part.
Yes,
Not that we're having a shot, guys.
It's the excess part. And I've actually said to friends that drink it, go, if it gets to the point where I feel like you're really not paying attention and we're not having a meaningful conversation, I will just leave.
He will.
Yeah. So I don't really hide that fact either.
Yeah.
Yellow card.
Mm.
What? What's wrong
yellow?
with the yellow card?
What's yellow?
Work.
Oh, okay.
What was that noise for?
I'm scared every time you say it's a different color. I'm like, oh, what color? I don't remember what the colors
Well, I'm just
are.
kidding. Now I feel like I have to do every color before I stop this podcast because it's like I have to know which one's going to irritate you.
Okay, work.
This one, it's under the category of work.
Okay.
When is it okay to work late?
If you want to have, in my honest opinion, when I'm almost done. But I can't actually clock in late, so if I've got like 3 minutes of work left, I either just have to do it anyway.
Yeah,
which could get me in trouble, but
I'm self-employed and I've gotten really good at this to where I'll just be like, yeah, I'm done. Like banks are closed, title closed, everybody I need to talk to is closed. I would just rather just hit it early in the morning with a fresh brain anymore. But I used to be like, I'm going to exhaust all of it out. Now that said, I do tend to work later Mondays and sometimes Tuesdays because I front load my calendar and I do it very intentionally. Because if it's like all calls, emails, all the stuff that has to be done, I just like to shift it to the beginning of the week, knowing from then on, I'm appointments or I'm doing what I want to do work wise. Like tomorrow, I'm running over to property just to make sure it's got fresh air filters in it, and just silly stuff is the light bulbs are all working. Stupid stuff because it has an inspection this week,
right?
So I'm just making sure that stuff is taken care of. But it's honestly it's the only task I have going on tomorrow because Monday and Tuesday was busy.
Right.
But then later this week, I'll have appointments, even though it's really winded down the last couple months just because of people, even with sellers, they're kicking the can to the new year, even wanting to meet and giving like really, really bad excuses.
Yeah.
This was a fun one I got the other day. So I was supposed to meet with a couple that was from Canada. They're trying to sell their house here because they want to move back to Canada because the president is evil, according to them. Now,
anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Anyway, they called back the day before the appointment, and they said we're going to have to move it because we forgot that our daughter was flying in from Canada. No. It just no, that's just not a thing.
I also said that, but then I also said, okay, wait a minute, because I'm always considering the other angle. Maybe the wife arranged it,
I guess
he didn't remember that was the day.
Correct. Yep, you did bring that up, and I was like, okay, that very well could have been
a possible scenario.
That could have been what went down.
He's like, oh crap.
And I'm like, okay, valid point. That very well could have been what went down. But still, it just seemed kind of silly. I mean, who knows? And we have a lot of people that they're like, oh, we got called into work, we'll have to reschedule, and then they drop off the face of the planet. We never get hold of them again. And it's like, wow, okay,
they must have died.
Yeah, well, it's like I'd rather have you tell me, yeah, we changed our mind.
Yeah.
Because it's like there was a showing that was supposed to happen on one of my listings today, and they ended up canceled. Didn't reschedule, but the agent said that they found out that they actually can't move until October of 2026 without taking a financial hit. And that is a real scenario.
That makes sense then. Of course.
Yeah. So I'm like,
we want you to wait then.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, well, I don't need to call and see if when they're rescheduling.
Yeah.
This next one, this screen color here is called finances.
I was like, it's money probably because it's green.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. How do you like to save? In large quantities. How do you like to save? That's the full question.
How do you like to save?
That's the
I
question.
take money out of every paycheck and move it to savings.
That's how you like to currently save.
That's what I do. And then if I know I have something like Jackson's birthday, I have the money set aside for his birthday because we're going to do something fun. Then I know once it's there, I try to save it as quickly as possible. I don't necessarily go over the next 6 months if at the worst case, but I like to front load it and try to get it in there if I can, and then cruise it out and maybe save what I originally said just to see if I can get extra. And then if I don't need it, I leave it there.
Yeah, first and foremost, I like the whole Dave Ramsey approach, which I originally poo-pooed on, of getting the emergency fund.
Hmm.
The oh shit money is what I call it, but the emergency fund, having that set aside.
That's so good to have that right now. We didn't have that for so long. We went a period of time where we didn't have it. 2-3 years is a long time.
It's not that we didn't have it; we used it.
Whoa.
But anyway, I like that, and then I set different tiered targets to it just for the savings part. I'm not talking about investing or anything like that. I'm only talking about saving,
like
savings.
A monetary amount.
Yeah, to where it's like it's set in a totally, because I don't touch my savings account, so it's set totally over in the savings account to where if we have a lean month or something, I know that the bill money is still there to take care of things.
Yeah,
but that's a very basic thing that I like. He talks about initially just having $1,000, but everything now costs more than $1,000, so that's not where I'm comfortable.
Well, I think I feel like I watched something and he upped it.
He does when you get further into his stuff. He does get to where you want to have X amount of months set aside and stuff like that. But I believe he says the initial 1,000 just because it's not an unobtainable amount for people to, for 1,000.
But I think
because if you told people that, hey, you need to have 6 months of income set aside, people wouldn't even save $1 because it'd be like, there's just no way I can do it. But if you say 1,000, they can go, okay, I don't have a lot of extra income, but I can set aside $100 a week or, $100 a month or whatever. And in 10 months or 10 weeks, I have $1,000. Then they can put that in their brain. They can go, okay, I can see how I can hit that target within 10 weeks or within a year. So yeah, so I do like that, and I used to poo-poo that. Yeah,
I think he's amended that $1,000 though. Now is what I'm saying. I think he's changed that to more than $1,000.
He probably has
because of the expenses of today. I feel like he did. I guess I can't say 100% that's true, but
just read the last one.
Yellow, blue, green. There's 2 blues. Did you dark blue?
We did both blues.
Okay. Then I guess red. I don't know if that's the last one.
Okay. We'll make this the last question, maybe. Because if it really totally sucks, I'm going to have to draw another one. Because it is my show, so I make the rules.
I mean...
Is it ever okay to have secrets from each other?
Ultimately?
I mean, it's like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about like what I'm getting you for Christmas? Right. I'm not freaking telling you.
So and I wouldn't want you to tell me.
So if we're talking that, yeah, sure. Another family in Idaho where I have a couple more kids. Yeah,
probably not.
That would be a no.
Not that one.
So I think this is going to be a stupid answer, but I honestly think it just depends on what you're really talking about. Is this something that's going to cause you pain or heartache or something like that? That's one level. If it's like when we did your surprise birthday party and I knew, well, yeah, I'm supposed to keep that secret.
Epic. That was the best.
But it's my job to keep that secret.
Yeah. You did a good job. Because normally you have a hard time reining it in.
Oh, I have no poker
He's
face.
the worst.
Yeah.
When it comes to like, he would be like,
No, but I embraced the fact
You
that
did.
we were going to a place that
Yeah.
I'd never eaten before,
yeah.
and I sold it from that standpoint.
And that was
And,
easy to sell.
because I could easily tell myself I wasn't lying because we were going to go try someplace new to eat.
Yeah.
And so that was simple.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah. So what's your answer? Is it ever okay to have secrets from each other?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, like you just said, you're going to tell me, oh, we have a surprise. So yes, by what you just said. What if it's a delayed secret?
A delayed secret?
Like you're not revealing it first.
You're not revealing it first. What do you mean? Give me a real world example.
Okay, so because you're gonna get mad. Okay, so Xander, his friends were moving their crap around and put some things outside in the weather. And the catalytic converter was in a bucket, but the lid broke. And it trashed the catalytic converter.
Oh, and that's
So
thousands
now
of dollars.
I know, and he's making Devin money for it. So I was like, not gonna stress you out, but now I have guilt. I was trying not to stress you out because it wasn't going to change your life.
Right, no, but here's the thing. If
so it's just an added thing.
If it works like Arizona, you can still get the vehicle licensed. You just have to put an X amount of dollars into it.
Okay.
So if it works like Arizona, it's still not in his car may pass anyway. You just don't.
Not without it? No way without it.
I don't know. His car's so not street legal.
I wasn't going to say that because I didn't want to stress you out. And I told Xander, I go, look,
they
we're
can't
not
all
going
be
to keep this from your dad, but let's wait a little bit to tell him.
But see, that's not his fault.
It's not. He was super mad.
You're right, but it literally just gets down to the fact that once again his friends are stupid. So
it was just like hugely careless, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
Okay. Yeah.
So there you go.
I'm like,
that was my secret. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but okay, but the thing is that his friends just up and moved and gave him no notice to like save for deposit in the next place or anything, and the lease is going to be due and up. And in the process, they just have done so many disappointing things that I can just add this to the pile.
So much money, I know.
Oh, and I know,
one was like a huge.
I can only imagine what a catalytic converter on a BMW costs.
Well, they priced it; it was over $3,000, and then you turn in the old one, which Xander, he's like, it's ruined. I go, well, they should still take it and give you the core money. So then it was like, it sounded like, if I'm understanding correctly, $3,300, and then it was like an $1,800 core fee. So I don't know if it went back this direction or if it was $1,800 more than the $3,300 and then it came back off. I don't know which direction it was. I was like, we just need to get it plated. It's so dumb.
Yep.
So there's that.
Yeah. So I guess the what I learned from that is that if you're thinking about having children, understand that they're going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah.
And really think long and hard about it.
I wouldn't take it back. Not in a million years. I wouldn't.
You can always take the Charlie Kirk approach and just get married young and have lots of babies. So there's that as way. Because hey, if it's going to be expensive anyway, you might just go all in.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we're there with any of them. Although Jackson did ask me who he thought would give him grandchildren first, and I told him. He's like, what? I go, I don't know. I go, I'm half kidding, but I'm only half kidding.
Well, on that note, there will be no grandbabies around our Christmas tree this year. We're going to wrap it up here because we are way off on yet another tangent. I have no idea where to end that one at.
That's how we roll sometimes.
So like, share, comment, leave feedback, review. I think that's all the stuff.
Comment? Or you say comment? Okay,
I
yeah.
did say
All
comment.
the
We can say
things.
comment
Yeah,
again.
yeah, all the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, you can like again,
Ask us a
comment again,
question.
review, all that fun stuff. And until next time, go out and be the kick ass adult I know you all can be.